Morning, Meg.
Morning, Tom.
Back here at Simcoe United Church on Simcoe Street in the automotive capital of Canada, Oshawa. Soon not to be, unfortunately. We're in the attic of the church, and Meg's going to walk down here a little bit, and I'm going to point at, folks, what are referred to as ventilators. Our ancestors had this wonderful idea how to get warm air out of their sanctuary area, and these are very predominant in all the churches that were built. Most of them, I rarely see them now because they've been closed in, because there was more modern technology come aboard, folks, that was supposed to be better than ventilators. It never was, because for all the wrong reasons that everybody thought it'd be, it was mechanical, so it required electricity brought into the attic to run the fan or whatever that they thought that the new stuff would be better. It required maintenance then, okay, a number of things. And ventilators, as you can see, require nothing. You open a hatch, the air from down below, the hot air, just like in any home, rising to the ceiling level, escapes into the attic. The problem we have here, though, and this is the only thing we're going to talk about in this, Meg, in this little chunk for everybody to hear, is we don't have airflow within the attic space to remove the sanctuary air. Yeah, you can look up and see that we have these little residential size exhaust vents on the roof. But those are meant for residential homes, people, not for an attic space with more square footage than the average homeowner's house has. There's about somewhere around 3,000 or better square feet of attic space in this church, okay? That's a lot of attic space, so it needs a lot of airflow. There are no soffit vents in this attic, so we have no air in to drive the air that's warm in here out. You're going to say, well, you're telling us it rises, heat rises, but the problem is heat rising. These small little homeowner home vents don't allow that kind of airflow, okay? They don't work. The far end wall, there is an end wall vent, but it is only, believe it or not, 10 by 12, and that's not enough to bring air in here and push it out, even in that end. The other problem in that end, there was quite a bad fire years ago, and so a lot of things are rotting down there now where the fire happened. Solution? We can't put soffit vents in this church because we don't have a large enough soffit area. So we need to put some sort of vent 4 feet up from the eaves in the roof of the attic, and that air coming in the bottom of those catches all this warm air and drives it out the top. We need to change all the roof vents to be much larger, and if we put large enough ones on here, stack vents preferably, 4 would be plenty on a building like this if they're large enough. What do I mean by large enough? Probably 16 by 16 square, stand 2 to 3 feet up above the roof line of the church, catch lots of air. The air even helps to pull this warm air out even to this coming through the stack vents. And as you can see, I'll go back to this, never enough insulation. So got a lot of transitions happening here in the winter time. We got warm air below, rising into the attic, sticking to the lumber, things get rotting. I don't need this anymore. Come back in another minute. We'll be in another part of the tower and the spire area, guys. See you shortly. Thank you.